All right, cool. Let's see here. Boom, gotcha. All right. Hopefully that stabilizes. We'll see how it goes. Hey guys, what's going on? What's up? Long time no see. Oh, all right. So we're in Explaining 11 this morning, and good morning, by the way. Those are just getting up or just going to bed, whichever. We're in Explain 11 in the Embraer 140, not the 145 or 135, but the 140. From Xcrafts, they did a update and updated they made quite a few pleasant improvements with this airplane. So looking forward to showing you guys. We're at Dallas as usual, Alpha 17, and multi-leg trip today. First trip, Envoy 3313. We'll make our way over to Shreveport for a quick turn back, and then Envoy, I think it's 4812 to 4812 to Jackson, Mississippi, and that's where our trip will terminate. So let me know if you guys notice any performance issues here, because I had a bad storm last night. So check messages. All right. All right, so we'll get this. We'll get the flight plan programmed up here, and we'll get up and on our way here shortly. Just double checking some performance numbers real quick before we head out. All right, cool. Let's give this a shot here. See what happens. The housekeeping here. All right. So, first leg of the trip, 3313. Fairly short trip. Pretty simple in terms of the routing. I mean, we were just going to take the Marsh 2 departure, then from Marsh direct to Shreveport. And it's saying runway 24, but that's subject to change. Their weather in Dallas, so it's going to be kind of interesting. Coming straight out of the south, basically at 15, gusting 21, visibility at 10, broken 2000, broken 2600, temperature 262.22, altimeter 2974. And let's see, the TAF, looking at the TAF here, looks like later on during the day it's gonna pick up a little bit, and then actually pick up quite a bit. Let's see, and it looks like they're forecasting some weather here as well. 20 gusting, 360 at 20, gusting 36. Fairly should be interesting there. Should be interesting. We'll see how the day goes, and go from there. All right. So got the trip brief there. Know what we got going on. Let me check the. All right. Still fairly early there. This is more or less a test. I've been having some. I think there's some work down the street going on, and my internet speeds have not so much as decreased, but they've definitely taken a beating. And so my connection's very intermittent, it seems. So if I lose you guys, I'm sorry. And hopefully that doesn't happen though. But we'll see what happens. So we'll see what happens. But anywho, all right. So we're at plan of departure here. Dallas. We'll go down to 17 right. We'll depart. Let's see. March 2. If I could. I did. All right. Then transition. No transition. And then from here we'll do Shreveport, Kilo Sierra Hotel Victor. Oh, that got in there. Let's take a look at the weather there. It's out of the south as well. Let me look at the charts and see if we got something favorable. All right, 1-4 work. So we'll plan for 1-4. No star approach transition. Let's see. We'll shoot the ILS. Let's see. CADS. That's direct. All right. So we'll do that. And no routes or airways or any weirdness. Take a look at the loadouts here. Alright, so a loadout will have 37 souls on board this morning. We'll get that in there. Payload weight will be 8510. Oh yeah, we're a little heavy. Block fuel will be 6,000 and 6,094. 6,094 in the block fuel. V-speeds are put in. We'll set our thrust rating to takeoff. And we'll do 0.6. Oh, didn't want to. Let's see. We'll do 0.65 on the Mach there. We'll need to break the sound barrier. Let's see. Winds off. So winds will be out of the west 270 at 15. 270 at 15. And all right, so yeah, about 30 minutes there. So this is the Tecton FMS. This isn't what one would normally see in an Embraer or anything like that. But that's all right. That's all right. All right. Let's see. Looks good there. Looks like something going on there. Not sure. All right, but for the most part, it's pretty much it, right? Not a whole lot to this particular trip. Victor Airways and VORs and fixes are pretty easy to put in here as well, so it's not overly complicated, right? So that departure, let's see, let me go back over here. Let's see. So I want to say our initial altitude to be 10,000, if I'm not mistaken. I should know this, right? Because I fly out of this airport enough. Yeah, so 10,000. We'll be departing on the 17 right. So 10,000 be the initial, and then we'll go from there. Cool. We are on VATSIM, so far I don't see any ATC on at the moment. That's always a good sign. I more so don't mind it when when the route begins, since it's I'm gonna get that. We'll change that. Since that's all about the that all about immersion, right? But what tends to happen with me is I'll go check the airport, see if whether ATC is on, and it's where crap they're not on or something like that or whatever. And so, then I'll load up the sim, get the sim going, and just as I'm pushed back, getting ready to depart, and then boom, ground comes on. As always, my luck, ground always comes on right when I'm about to depart there. So we'll go ahead and tune this guy 22.8. 22.8. All right, let's get there. All right. Let's see. Hopefully the stream quality is good, guys. Like I said, having some intermittent connectivity issues with my interweb, so you guys know how that goes. We'll go ahead and get the fuel pumps on. We'll get ready to depart here. Seatbelt signs on. Go ahead and get the APU fired up here as well. Let's check outside for a minute. Yeah, the overcast skies. I really wish there was a way to pull the gate back, or the pull the jet bridge back, but without having to shut the doors there. It just looks weird. Alright. I'm back in here. That should be on. Alright, so APU is fired up there. Is that me or is that some? Okay, never mind. Alright, beacon light on. So, real life, this light's supposed to be illuminated when APU power is being provided, but I don't think it's really making a whole lot of difference, so I don't know. Radio check. I see some aircraft on the TCAS. Those are one of the reasons why I was double checking here. Alright, let's see if this thing works. I'm gonna try it. See if this works. This may or may not work. And that's been fairly unreliable here lately. Alright. Like it's working. Drop frames, drop frames. Alright, cool. Keep an eye on that. So those of you guys who have done any streaming, you guys know what I mean when I mention drop frames. So if you guys hear me yelling it or screaming at my computer or something, you guys know what happened. Alright guys, I think we're all set here. We'll go ahead and get the windshield heat on. And let me get my charts up. Although I should know this airport by heart, but I don't. Alright, kilo. Alright, cool. Alright, we're all set. So we're going to call. Let's go ahead and call Tug here.
Let me know where you want this thing.
Not there. Well, hold on.
Hey, Captain, let me know where you want this thing.
Let's see here. I need to delete segment. There we go. That's what I wanted to do. That's what happens when you stream, or when you run 14 different sims. Alright.
Captain, your toe's coming.
Alright. Wait for them to get us set up here. For traffic convoy 3313, type B1, Embraer 140, Alpha 17 pushing back, will be taxiing to 17 right via Kilo for departure to the southeast for traffic area. Alright, what is that guy doing? What is he doing?
Traffic United 152 on a 10-mile final, 13 right, Dallas Love.
Oh, cool, United's now flying into Dallas Love, sweet.
All right, looks like the doors and hatches are closed and we're ready to connect.
Getting us sucked up here.
We got that winching.
Oh!
Go and let go of the parking brake when you're ready for a push.
Alright, let's see here. Parking brakes release. There's the bridge. Oh man.
Here comes the pushback. Light them up.
Alright, we're pushing now. Alright, get the bleeder on. I'm not going to worry about packs right now.
Once again, welcome aboard X-Craft. We are creating the most flyer-friendly aircraft.
It's our sincere hope that you have a pleasant experience with us today. At this time, I would like to review some of the safety features of this Embraer 140. Please refer to the safety information.
Love the sound.
Pocket in front of you. You can follow along as I point out the airplane's safety features. There are 4 clearly marked exits.
Love the sounds.
Which you enter. An exit on the right side located in row 2 and 2 window exits.
Alright, let's double check. Number 2 looks good. Ooh, need to hold that guy.
This aircraft is equipped with floor path lighting located along both sides of the aisle, which will guide you to the exit.
I'll tell you what, this bear pushback to me is the best ground handling software there is, and it's free. It's free. That's too cool. Alright, we got both engines lit there. Let's go ahead and get that dude on. I guess we'll go ahead and get some air conditioning on as well.
Just about done here. Go ahead and set your parking brake.
Alright, parking brake set.
And we're disconnecting the tow. Give me just a moment.
We'll go ahead and set our flaps there. 9 degrees. Disconnect. Real quiet at Dallas today. See, so that's the bridge that connects the east and west side of the airport.
Signal and pin on the left. Take
And alright, but appreciate it. And for the life of me, I just have no idea why they did not get that accurate in 2020. I don't understand why. They do so many things so well, guys. So many things so well. And Fort Worth isn't the only airport they oofed on. My kids. So yeah, hopefully they get that together. All right, y'all, going to head over here to Kilo and make our way over to 17 right. Forward traffic on 4313, taxi into 17 right via Kilo. Forward traffic.
Dallas, low traffic, United 152, clear, runway 13 right, Dallas, low.
Alright, what's the, what was our... Performance, alright. See if we can get, alright, cool. Cool. Alright, y'all, let's make a left here on Kilo. I love this thing, especially when it's light. I mean, absolutely no power. I don't think we hit the power like once to kind of, you know, to help build that momentum, and then that was it. Pick up power a little bit, then we'll roll it back. And we're taking, guess we'll use full length. And there it goes. goes. Alright. Yeah, my connection is very, very intermittent, guys, so bear with me. And it's weird because it's not as if it slows down or anything like that. It just drops. And the cable company is, of course, oh yeah, we're doing some construction, we're doing some optimization to better the user experience. And it's like, guys, get out of here. Get out of here. Alright. So, worst case, y'all. Worst case, we'll do, we'll see if we can hit Shreveport and not run into any craziness. And we'll go from there. Alright, let's see. Landing lights on. Let's see. Flight director. Toga is set. Alrighty. Alright, let's go ahead and depart. Forward traffic, Envoy 3313, departing runway 17 right, departure to the southeast, forward traffic. Alright, let's see, we're going to leave the AP on until 10,000. Although we can't come off of that. Alright, take off. Takeoff power set. Engine instruments and limits. Airspeed's alive.
V1, rotate. V2.
Alright, pause, ready to climb, gear up. Did not take long at all, y'all. Hey, what's going on, Mike? Alright. Flight level change. We'll get this dial down here a little bit. Alright, you're all cleaned up there. Lots of trim. Roll that power back here a little bit. Forward traffic, Envoy 3313. Is clear 17 right on the upwind departure to the southeast? Last call, forward traffic. Alright. Pitching for 240 right now, but only problem is if you let the AP manage it and via flight level change mode, it blows right through your airspeed there. So I just do it myself. I just hand fly it myself, which is not a huge issue with this airplane. This thing is so nice to fly. Alright, coming up through the clouds there. See if I can nose down here, and I hate going heads down. I just had to put that in climb mode real quick. Those of you just coming in, guys, welcome. Just FYI, I'm gonna get this out of the way. If I lose you guys, there's some construction going on up the road again, and so if I lose you, I'm sorry. The joys of living in a new development. Alright, so we're just going to say we got cleared up to 230. My goal is to at least make it to Shreveport and I can call this stream a success, at least. So, see what happens here. If we can squeeze in the turn, we'll squeeze in the turn. But I love doing multi-leg trips in this thing because, you know, it really, alright, make that left turn there. Really shows the capabilities of this airplane and, you know, its ease of use and the ability to perform those 25-30 minute turns. So cool. And I'm literally flying the airplane with a couple of fingers here, so you know, I'm not hand fisting it or anything like that. Very nice airplane to fly. And climbs pretty well as well. But what normally happens, even in real world on the Embraers, from what I've seen, is that the crews, they'll typically take off with the APU running, not providing any electrical power, but providing pneumatic power to run the packs in the pressurization system, allowing maximum power output for climb out, especially, you know, in Dallas when it's, you know, 90 degrees and then you got 80% humidity, or, you know, places like Phoenix where the density altitude is through the roof and something like that. It's almost a requirement for this airplane. So that's what we did there. So we're at 10,000. So I'm gonna go ahead and open up the bleeds coming off our engines there, and then we'll shut off the APU and seatbelt sign. Really cool. Head back up front because I am totally hand flying right now. Let's go ahead and get the AP on. Alright, cool. Let's see, and then we'll go to flight levels change. So right now I put in flight level change. Hopefully it doesn't descend. Hopefully it just levels out. And then we'll start. Alright, looks like it's pitching for 270, which is fine. And then we should see, you know, a fairly brisk nose up there to catch 270. Let's watching my power output here as well. Let me double check the stream, y'all. See what this thing is doing. I'll tell you, man. Alright, yeah, it's dipping a little bit. So let's see if we can make it to Shreveport. See if we can make it to Shreveport before it completely turds out on us. Whoop. Really cool. And this thing looks, you know, and it's funny because it's like there's so many variants of really the same airplane. So you got the 145XR, 145LR, then you got the 145EU or something like that. The 145, the 140, which I think the only difference is it's either it doesn't hold as much, as many folds, or it's a hair shorter than the 145. I forget, but we got that, and then you got the variants that includes the air stairs, which this one has the air stairs, or you have the variant that has just the opening door to connect to a jet bridge. So it's really, really weird. Actually, I'm gonna try one thing, y'all. I'm gonna try to turn off the camera feed and see if that saves some of my frames there. We'll see if that works. And no, it didn't. So that's fine. That's all right. That's all right. Jump back outside here. It looks really Nice cloudy day today, which is fairly accurate. We've got a front moving through, so that makes sense. Got a front moving through, so that makes sense. I was hoping maybe Fort Worth Center would jump on, but I don't see him. I see Memphis Center, but I don't see Fort Worth Center. OKC Tower is on. Alright, there's 18,000 feet. Double check the overhead panel, make sure I didn't miss anything. Can't wait for regional. Man, who are you telling? Oh my gosh. Could you imagine running hops in airports that you've never even heard of with something like, you know, the ERJ or Embraer or something like that? I mean, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I can't wait, man. Unfortunately, I think that wait's gonna be a little long there. Unfortunately. Especially with what PMDG, not sure if you caught that. Yeah, you did. You know, PMDG said it's going to be a year out before, you know, basically a year and some change before, you know, they, before we see the NG3, you know, and then on top of that, so if that be the case, and that's why we, you know, we kind of seen this one coming. I'm not gonna lie, we kind of seen this one coming. Because the SDK is there, like I downloaded it, looked through it, but the SDK is there, but apparently the sim hasn't matured enough to support, you know, extensive in-depth add-ons. So, like, you know, the NG3, things like that. But sounded like they were shifting focus. I agree, and I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why. As it seems as if Asobo and PMDG have a fairly close relationship, right? I think we can all, you know, we can all see that. However, they're subject to the tempo that Microsoft allows them to operate in, meaning that even though, you know, I'm sure PMDG is like, okay, we need this in order for this to work, you know, and not only are they speaking for themselves, they're speaking for, you know, third party in general. So, you know, with that being said, you know, they just can't sit there and wait for Sobo to, you know, convince whoever, you know, on Microsoft's end to, you know, push the development timeline a little faster. And, you know, at the end of the day, PMDG is a business, and as much as they will love to give us the MG3, you know, there's still money to be made. Let's just be honest. There's still money to be made, especially on P3 with P3D. P3D is not going nowhere, y'all. You know, it's backed by, you know, a company that profits billions per year. They're going absolutely nowhere. They're still going to have a fan base. So with that being said, you know, why not, you know, shift some resources over to some other projects? And apparently they have some sort of ghost project that they're working on that everyone's been requesting. And I'm gonna go ahead and tell you this right now. Y'all call me crazy or whatever. If it's not an MD11 or a 737 Max, y'all are gonna hear from me. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. You know, because that's really the majority. Like, if you look at the Facebook groups, you know, you look at, you know, the forum post, I don't think I have seen a month where if you check the PMDG forums, they're not requesting the MD11 or the 737 Max. You know, I'm just saying. So we'll see what happens, y'all. But, you know, it's going to be fun. Hey, guys, we're releasing like a Caravelle or something. I was talking to Mike the night and watch it be something crazy that no one's asked about. You know, it's like, I don't know. We're releasing the Saberliner, you know, or something like that. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens, guys. But I just find that amusing. You know, I mean, we keep seeing it coming there because they were talking like Q1 or late Q1, early Q2 next year. And we're having all these problems now. So speaking of problems, we're all the way uncoordinated. There we go. Get this guy. All right. So yeah, it's yeah. So go ahead and tell you guys now. If you happen to have X-Plane 11, you might want to hold on to that for a bit. Or if you have P3D, you might want to hold on to that for a bit until we see better days in 2020, which they're coming. They're coming, but the platform has to mature a little more before we start seeing those heavy add-ons in the sim. So we'll see what happens. We will see what happens. But yeah, I found it amusing though. I really did. When that press release dropped. And here we are. I think we're working on the next patch coming on the 29th of this month. And hopefully they got the weather situation squared away, because REX released their add-on for P3D. It's like a weather engine or something like that. I've heard mixed reviews. I don't know how they did it, but it's probably not the normal methods that are supposed to be utilized. Although I could be wrong. Like I said, the SDK is out, so I mean, who knows? But it's a little concerning, especially with the amount of money, that they ask for, right? So once again, y'all, I mean, all we can do is just wait and see. All we can do is wait and see. Somebody man, I didn't want to say it, I didn't want to come out and say it, but you came out and said it for me. I'm just it's mighty fishy how no one else could do this now. No one else can pull this off. And let's just be, let's just be transparent about this. Who's the number one weather engine provider, in the industry? Let's just, I'm waiting, VATSIM, right? I mean, so with that being the case, if VATSIM has said that, hey, due to at this point in time, not saying never, but at this point in time, the state of the platform isn't in a proper, isn't in a proper state to support, their means of weather injection. And exactly. So, if they're having a hard time, and then it's almost like the snake oil salesman type tactic, where hey guys, no one else could do this, but that's like if I knocked on your door right now and I said, hey, I got this totally untested, medicine or whatever, here you go. I mean, it's crazy. REX comes out a month after the sim releases with a fully working weather engine. Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it. Yeah. And I've looked at the review. There's been a lot of folks who jumped on it, and there's been a lot of pushback from it. So I don't know, y'all. It's not looking. I would, if it were me, I would look at a whole bunch of reviews before I go and spend my hard-earned dollars on any sort of weather injection engine, whether it's REX, whether it's Opus, whether it's whoever. Even if VATSIM, you know what, guys, I was just kidding. Boom, here's an update. Nah, let's wait till some reviews come out before you start dropping the coinage. I'm just saying. All right, yeah, we're gonna start this descent here. I told y'all fairly quick trip going into Shreveport. If you guys let me know if the the performance and the quality of the stream looks good. We'll make a turn and head back to Dallas. If not, then we can call it, because it's definitely. Let me go back here and look. Have you had that, Michael, with the whole drop frame situation? That's what I'm going through now. So, and it's just very intermittent. So I'm thinking as the day progresses, with them working on the lines there and the traffic increases, I think my problems are going to increase as well. So, well, yeah. So far, so far I'm getting excellent connection. My drop frames are at 3.3%. So, kind of living in the danger zone there. Yeah, a lot of times you'll have it, your internet burks or something weird like that or wherever, and it, boom, spikes back up. But the last time they did this, and it's funny because like every time they build a new house, my network does this. So go figure. So, but yeah, it'll drop and then it'll come back up. But it's weird. Lately it'll drop and then just boom, tank, and it will not reconnect. And so that's where the problem comes in. To where it can't, that's one of the reasons why I scheduled this fairly early. Where there's not as much traffic going on here right now. I was kind of watching it there. Yeah, it jumped up to 3.5. We'll keep an eye on it and see what happens there. We'll keep an eye on it, y'all. Actually, we'll go ahead and send it as well. We'll do about 260 to try to speed this up, because it would be on approach where everything just completely goes kaput. So we'll expedite the descent here. Oh man, those of you just swinging by, guys, welcome to the circus. This may or may not be the last one. Once again, we'll kind of have to play it by ear and see what happens. Kind of 18,000 there. I need to get the weather for Shreveport, but it's kind of a pain in the butt, to be honest with you. Man, no one's on. Once again, it's still early though. Memphis Center is always on though, especially in the mornings. That's always good. Even then, I think we'll talk to Memphis if we were able to get to Jackson, but I don't think that's going to happen today. The way things looking, I don't think it's going to happen today. All right, we're at. Yep, there it went. There it went. I don't know if it's, you guys seeing that, or there you go. I told you guys. Yep, buffering. Yep, that's it. That's it. So we'll call it on this one. We'll get to Shreveport and we'll call it until they. I don't know what they do, y'all. I have no idea what they do, but it definitely, when they start doing their thing, their construction, it tends to affect my user experience, which is so dreadfully aggravating. Alright, yeah, there it is. There it is. Alright, let's see here. I'm going to try to reduce the load here and drop the video, see if that helps in stability at all. Oh, lovely. Alright, 12,000. There we go. Yep, there it is. There it is. Alright, let's see here. Heck, am I even on VATSIM still? Alright, so VATSIM reconnected, so that's good. Let's see where we're at. Alright, let's go ahead and make a call here. Straightport traffic envoy 3313, type Embraer 140, 10.6 down to 10.6 for 4,000. Be shooting ILS runway 14 approach. Straightport traffic. Alright, speaking of which, I'm over here fighting the internet. The losing battle, y'all. It's a losing battle. Let me get something. Let me get some charts up here. It'll probably end up being a visual, but then again, report, and you can end up in some IMC really quick. Really quick. So this 3.1 localizer 110.7. All right. Yeah, it's buffering quite a bit now. Let's see here. They can just give me 10 more minutes, y'all. 10 more minutes. They can do it. Can cut the lines. Just reconnect them, please. All right. Let's see here. What's our course? Approach course. Let's see. You guys there. So here's ILS with me. We're going to attempt to shoot. Let's see. Where are we at? So initial approach fix will be at Hermer at 3.1, and then we'll catch it there. Let's see. Misapproach procedure. Climb 10,000 left turn direct to Elm Grove. Elm Grove VOR there in the hold. Let's see here. Decision altitude 200. Alright, final approach. Go ahead and sync this heading bug here. Put that guy on there. ILS is programmed in. What's that course? Course is 141, right? 141. Boom, that's set. Alright. Alright, let's need to zoom in here a little more. Well, seatbelt signs on, everything looks good up top. Alright. Alright guys, cross your fingers. Cross them, toes, whatever other appendages you have. Cross all of them. Alright, let's see, so we're synced up there, 1,000 foot to go. Let's shallow out this descent here. Let's see. I get slowed down here. We'll go ahead and arm. Set us up for a little more of a gentler intercept. Alright. Of course, the localizer isn't alive. Straightport traffic envoy 3313 is turning on a 27-mile funnel for runway 14. Straightport traffic. All right. Both of these guys up here. That's fine. We'll just slow down to a $1.90. That should give us plenty of leeway there. Alright, let's go ahead and bug in. We'll do 120. A little aggressive there on the turns, I noticed, since the new update, but still not too bad. I mean, it's not abnormal. It's just a little on the touchy side. All right, let's go ahead and bug in 140. Shreveport traffic convoy 3313 is set at 3.1 on a 24-mile file now. When we 14 Shreveport traffic. All right, y'all, we're in IMC now, so can't see nothing. Nothing. It's about right this time of the year. This time of the year, early in the morning, southeast, you're gonna get a lot of those low ceilings. Sometimes, especially fog. You get a lot of fog in the mornings as well. That's not uncommon there. I'm gonna hold off before. There we go. I got that swing. All right, beautiful. We'll go ahead and jump on that localizer. See if we can maybe jump outside a little bit. Take a look. Skimming the clouds there. Jump back up front here. I'll keep the speed up a little bit. The one thing about the Embraer, especially on approach, came into Shreveport from DFW, same plane back in February. Oh yeah, yeah. Shreveport's it's a fairly quick hop, man. But one thing and even flying, because there's actually a really nice restaurant at the FBO here. Even flying there in real life, if you're leaving in the mornings, you definitely want to plan for IMC because you're always in it. Usually I go to the first part of Louisiana. Usually I go to New Orleans. Ah, cool. Did you get a chance to go to the casinos there? The oh, what the heck's down there? I think it's Harrah's, I think, in Shreveport. I don't go because I'm not too much of a gambler, and the only times I do go is for like the buffet. So that's me. And was IMC just like that? Yeah, and especially, man, I'm telling you, this time of the year, it's bad. Even in the mornings. Yep, Harris. Yeah, even in the mornings, driving through, man, because I think there's a river also that runs near there as well. It can be really, really sketchy. So yeah, definitely, you gotta be on your P's and Q's flying into Shreveport or any of those airports for that matter. But definitely, oh, the camera died. Hold on, y'all. I hit the hotkey. My bad. Definitely with Shreveport, you know, you gotta keep an eye on that fog because the river runs through there and all that fun stuff. So, but yeah, the food's amazing. Not a gambler, but staying in the area. Yeah, it's actually tons of interesting eateries there. Whenever I go, we actually drive through there on 20 going home. So that's normally that's our, you know, stop point, so to speak. Going to the house. But yeah, you get this all the time. I think I saw that glide slip creeping there. So with the Embraer, we'll roll that power back here a little bit. We'll get down there under to 180. One thing about the Embraer, though, you definitely don't want to be too slow in the Embraer. She tends to get a little cranky once you get slow. But as long as you keep that speed up there and fly the numbers, she's normally pretty good. So we're gonna land with flaps 22 this time. We won't need much more than that. Should be fine, especially with it being as windy as it is. And runway in sight there. Actually, my airplane. It's you know, she can be a little finicky, yes, for sure. But yeah, flaps. Sorry. Yeah, with flaps 22, especially being as windy as it is. Try not to get rocked around too much. So I got flaps 22 there, and it's gonna want to pitch up. That's all right. Use some of that power to compensate and get a little bit of nose down trim. Yep, there's that crosswind. There's that crosswind. Let's keep that power up there. A little bit of trim. Get a little more crab in here as well. Not the red lobster crab. Aircraft crab. It's a difference. Alright, let's see here. Come on, interwebs. Come on, hold on. Give me 5 more minutes there. You can. Whoa, look at that wind. Got up to 18 knots there. 18 knots. So we're going to need a little power here to compensate for those gusts, because, you know, once again, if we get slow in this thing, it's going to be, we're going to be in a world of hurt. So we're going to keep power in there, y'all. Going to keep power in there. I like to stay around 139, 140. All right, back down to 12 knots there. Keeping that crosswind correction in. Stabilize misapproach altitude. Misapproach altitude is set. Alright. I'm a little high. On the dot, but that's alright. That's alright. Visually, anyway. Shout out to the VATSIM controller who did this airport. I can't think of the guy's name at the moment flying this approach, but definitely a shout out to him there. I'll see if I can post the link in the description. Alright, wind went down to 10 knots there. It looks like it's starting to line out. Woo! Alright, come out of that crab here a little bit. Alright. She wants to push me there. Continue. Alright, gonna get that wing into the wind there, right?
50.
Alright, cross-rank correction out, wing into the wind.
10.
I'm a little off there, but I'll take it. I'll take it. Versers. On the brakes there. Alright, it's 70 knots there. I'm out of the reverse. We won't need that much. See if we can catch this first exit. Alright, a little rocky there, but I'll take it. Alright. Really? Southwest flies into Shreveport? Heck yeah. Free bags, man. Free bags. Shreveport traffic, Envoy 3313 is clearing 14 to the ramp via Alpha. Shreveport traffic. I had no idea where we were at. Oh man, let's go ahead and taxi here. Okay. Alright, let's go ahead and get the airplane cleaned up. Let's see. I appreciate it, man. Definitely appreciate it. All right. Yeah, it was almost quartering us a little bit. I think we can actually... No, we can't take that. Never mind, we can't take that. We might be able to do a replay. Yeah, I'm going to do a replay here. I don't want to see that, actually. I was in the zone there. Ever been to mixed field? I hate when they put that. Alright, there we go. Oh, cabin view. Pretty cool. Have you ever been to mixed field down there in Chicago? Just found some freeware scenery. Oh yeah? About to check it out. Oh yeah? I'm down for heading to Chicago, man. I haven't seen it in real life though. That was my only regret. By the time I started, you know, really getting hot and heavy into the aviation, man. What was that guy's name? Daly? He had already had his way with the field. Not too bad. Not too bad. I love the cabin in this thing, though. Too cool. Even get a good view of the jet screws there for the flaps. This thing's all kinds of cool. Alrighty. I get the APU on. Yeah, APU should be on. Alright, so let's go get those bleeds on there. And left and right engine bleeds are closed, both sides. Cool. Oh man. Well, fun little flight though. Fun little morning flight. I love those morning trips because that's when you start getting the really good IMC, right? Those really low ceilings. You know, approaches down to minimums. Get to stretch those. I do too, man. I really do. Unfortunately, he hasn't hinted at all whether or not he's going to bring this airplane in 2020. But I'll tell you this. I will tell you this. If he does bring this aircraft to 2020, don't ask me about anything else for the next month or so. Just don't ask me. But, you know, in my mind, and it's a small, he's a small operation. Unfortunately, I think it's just him and maybe another guy. So, you know, the amount of man hours to bring this airplane to a completely different platform, you know, would probably be, you know, more than what would be, you know, financially viable, right? So, but you know, don't get me wrong, man. I'm really hoping they bring this to, you know, the other platform, but it's going to take time. You know, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens in the next you know, year or so. And he's not done with it. You know, there's still, you know, he's still looking at the FMC and getting that thing more user friendly and all that. So, you know, he is nowhere near done with it. Alright, we'll get that guy off there. Let's see, seatbelt signs off, beacon light off, tank 1 off, tank 2 I think stays on for the APU. Both electric pumps are off, and yeah. Oh, and one really cool feature before we go, I want to show you guys. May the force be with you. That's funny. If you come in here, right? First, you got your ceiling lights, which you can't really see right now. It kind of sucks, but this panel also functions as well, so you can increase the brightness or dim it, you know, as you see fit in the whole cabin. So that's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Really cool airplane, y'all. Really cool airplane. But anywho, unfortunately, due to technical difficulties, I think we'll go ahead and call it here. We'll we won't push our luck, right? We'll go ahead and call it here, and hopefully, you know, we can get, you know, a legitimate full-on multi-leg trip, you know, and with this airplane and really put this thing to the test, you know. So we'll see what happens. But anyhow, guys, I really do appreciate you. Those who came in to check in, definitely appreciate it. And like I said, hopefully here we'll see what happens when they finish up. You know, maybe sometime next week we'll, you know, do a part 2, something like that. So we'll see what happens. All right, guys, I'm out of here. You guys, enjoy the rest of your Sunday, and please be safe out there, y'all. And we'll see you later. Take care.